Hey guys, it's Coach B. Wiley. I hope you're having a good day today. So if you're not, first things first, on TikTok, this is just a little disclaimer. On TikTok, every day I get on there, sometimes twice a day, and I do videos about dating, relationship, breakup, communication. You know my jam, right? And so I'll do like a 1 to 3 minute video about whatever topic I'm talking about. But then I'll come on here and I'll do an extended version of that video. And so today, and it's 3 ways on how to get a guy in line. And what I mean by that, I'm not meaning cracking the whip. I'm not meaning him being p-whipped. I'm not meaning trying to dominate no dude or nothing like that. I'm saying when you're dating and or in a relationship, in the beginning stages, there's certain things, there's certain protocol that must be followed. And here are the 3 things. The first one, because I wrote it down, because if you don't know, I'm a short-term memory and then I forget stuff. So the first one is, when you're in a relationship, this is most important. When you're in a relationship and or dating, you want to always use your voice. There was a moment in time where B. Wiley was not using her voice. I was not using my voice at all. I would just let the dudes I was dating at the time run all over me. I would see something, I wouldn't say something, and then they ended up just dogging me out and leaving me anyway. Had I used my voice, maybe it would have been less dogation along the way of my journey to becoming a coach. But because I went through that, I'm letting you know. If you're in a situation, something's not jiving, something's not rubbing you right, something's not adding up, you feel like you're seeing some pink to red flags, that's the moment where you use your voice. Never confront, always address. How do you do that? You lead with love. Okay, you don't love them, that's okay. You're growing in love, okay? So even if you don't love them, you like them. So lead with like. So if you see a red flag, you say, hey, the other day I noticed X, Y, and Z. What was that about? And then you follow up with the probing questions. And never let anyone, especially a guy, give you, because that's what we're talking about, men here, guys here. We never be that girl who just takes any answer just to not ruffle any feathers. Like, you'll use your voice, but then the answer he's giving you and his energy that he's giving back still leaves you with questions. Don't be that girl that has an issue with something that's not looking right and smelling like and feeling right, and then you still leave out of that conversation with question marks swirling over your head. Use your voice respectfully, use your voice with love and like, and use it appropriately, okay? So the second thing is to getting a guy in line is to set clear, mini, and major boundaries. You want to set the mini ones first things first, and then they'll increase to major boundaries. And typically if it's a major boundary, then this dude is just being flat out inappropriate. And you have to really let him know, hey, you cannot ever do that again. So along the way, when you're getting to know each other, this man don't know you, he getting to know you, he cannot read your mind, don't expect him to be able to read your mind. If you use your voice and let him know, this is my boundary, put it out there. That's how he knows, okay, if I'm going to pursue her, I can't be doing this every day. If I like her, I need to be doing X, Y, and Z. So that's when in his mind, but he's a man and a man is what you want, he's going to do some self-reflecting. And because he's already working on himself, he's going to know, okay, I need to emotionally engage. I need to show up for her. I need to show up for myself. I need to openly communicate. So after you use your voice, then you set your mini and major boundaries. He knows, and he'll know per the conversation you have had previously, that he can't do certain things when it comes to you. Now, boundaries, I had something in my mind and it literally left my mind when I was talking about boundaries, and I can't remember it right now, but hopefully it will come back. This is what it is. When you're setting your boundaries, you don't keep going back to reset the boundary. No, after you set your boundary, and if he feels the need to just be out here like a wild wolf and not listening to what you said, and he tries you again, then that's when you got to say, all right, I've already addressed this. Obviously, you don't respect what I say or my boundaries. I'm out. And I know some of y'all want to be like, well, dang, you just cut the cord real quick, didn't you? Yeah, of course I did. Because if you can't cut the cord off something miniature when someone tries to come at you in a disrespectful way, because to me, that's disrespect. If you set a boundary, he said he understood, and then 2 weeks later he goes back to cross that boundary, he does not care about your boundary or about disrespecting you. So you don't keep readdressing what you've already said. And like Nene Leakes says, I said what I said. And after you say it, and if he doesn't want to go and fall in line with it, that is okay. It doesn't necessarily mean he's a bad guy. It just means he's not the right guy for you. And that is okay. Get you another boo. It's plenty of them out here. And then the last one, when we're talking about how to get a guy in line in 3 ways. The third one and the last one, hold him accountable. There's a lot of dudes out here that will literally say one thing and go to the complete opposite. And you be feeling like you Willy Foo-Foo. You not Willy Foo-Foo. You're not no fool. You're not no idiot. Unless you allow him to continue to bump his gums by doing and then going to do the complete opposite. So when he says he's going to do something, hold him accountable. How do you do that? You use your voice. If he then says, well, what about this? That's when you set your boundary. Then when you set your boundary, he says, well, this weekend we're going to go out, and you never hear from him. That's like, okay, what? And then when he follows up with you on Monday, you use your voice, you set your boundary and let him know you don't go making plans with me. And then basically, I don't hear from you. That's not going to work for me. So hold him accountable. Use your voice. Be able to set the mini and major boundaries in this dating and relationship thing, and you will be a-okay. Now, I didn't even get into communication, and we're not going to get into that. However, these are the 3 entry-level relationship-ready requirements. So write them down, send them to a friend, apply them to your life, and have a good life. All right, if you want to follow me, feel free. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Coach B. Wiley. If you want to ask me a question, B. Wiley on Quora.com, Quora.com. Go on there, find me, B. Wiley. Ask me a question anonymously. I'll answer it for you on here on my Ask B. Wiley session, girl. Got that hand going, girl. Y'all like my nails? All right, don't matter if you do. If you do like this video, feel free to comment below, like it, share it, and subscribe. Talk to you later, guys.